D&J Intermodal Services Mini Swift main event. Early on the power, but we've got the green, and it's a fast start up the hill. We'll see if they can all make it. They're trying to find a way in line. Where can everybody slot into turns 1 and 2? Does anybody get turned? A couple drivers through the dirt. Overall, we're clean up the hill. Lots of dust kicked up, but everybody's facing the right direction through turn number 3.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see next time by how much dirt got kicked up on the track on the entry of turn 3. Just how loose they're going to get as they're looks like everyone's trying to find grip, making their way through turn 4. A couple of guys getting a little sideways, but it's going to be your leader of Turner Brown out in front. Palacio is going to settle into P number 2. And right behind him in the 3rd spot, Carson Weinberg, making it a 3-pack battle out in front. But right now, Turner Brown has got about 2 kart lengths to his advantage.
Yeah, he's got a nice little gap to begin this main. Not nearly as big of a gap as his teammate Carson Weinberg had to begin the pre-final earlier, but 20 laps on the boards here for the Mini Swifts. Make it 19 to go. 1 in the books already. Weinberg going to go to the inside on Palacio for 2nd. Down the inside, turn 1, he's through. Carson Weinberg, and look at that little mistake from Turner Brown.
And now let's see if it makes it going into turn 1. He's looking on the inside. He's got the run. Will it stick? It will. New leader, Carson Weinberg out front. Turner Brown settles into P2, and Lucas Palacio in P3. But look at this side-by-side. All the way from, I believe it was 9th, is now Keelan Harvick up into the 4th spot.
So Yeager into the 5th spot. Harvick all the way up to 4th with a great drive forward. Looked a little bit out of character for Keelan Harvick to be struggling in the pre-final. He is not struggling at all. There's another one. Gets to 3rd, gets by Palacio. So now it is Carson Weinberg out front, Turner Brown 2nd, Keelan Harvick up to P3. And it's an 8-driver lead pack, 7-driver lead pack headed up the hill, turn number 1.
Yeah.
And Harvick's going to go again.
Yeah.
Oh, nearly together there with Turner Brown. Now he'll have to block into 3. He leaves the door open. Palacio goes by. Everybody goes by Harvick except for the driver at the end of the train, Tyler Roberts.
And here comes Yeager on the inside of McCaughey. Will it stick? He goes all the way down to the curbing. It does. So that is not going to be Yeager up 1 more position around McCaughey.
McCaughey right back on him, though. Somehow got a major run out of turn number 3 and quickly picked the spot back into turn number 4. Now Yeager gets a little bit of a shot from behind. That was from, I believe, Tyler Roberts, who's gone by on Keelan Harvick. Roberts runs wide. They all kind of spread out now. And luckily, they're all still loosely tied together as Yeager tries the inside of McCaughey again. Can't get it done. Crossover. Puts him on the outside for the last turn. Crosses over McCaughey. 1 more final time. They'll drag race down the front straightaway. Meanwhile, the top 3 starting to pull away as we go side by side for 2nd. No, Palacio pulls back in line. Look at this here. Cade Yeager, big time slide on the inside lane. He comes away with 4th headed to turn 3, and they're all going to shuffle around him. Michael McCaughey, then Brady Shad. Salvador LaVecchia is up 6 spots. He's in the middle of that mix right there with Tyler Roberts, Ethan Tovo. Asher Oxtein has also joined the party. And back up front, Lucas Palacio. The moment we look away is the moment they change. He's got the 2nd, went by Turner Brown.
Gap continues to close back down. He'll do so even more coming into these 180-degree hairpins. Able to use the late braking to his advantage, catching back up. Now he's going to get to enjoy a little bit of toe, as he says, on the inside of Turner Brown. I think Brown got a little loose coming out of 11.
I think that's why you're seeing Palacio pushed with Weinberg. He knows there's a lot of time. He doesn't have to go by him yet. I take that back. There he goes, looking inside for the lead. Lucas Palacio to the point. Weinberg back to 2nd. He's about to go to 3rd, though. Here comes Cade Yeager with a slide job down the inside in turn 3.
Here comes Keelan Harvick in 5th, trying to see if he can't make his way inside to the podium spot as they have the run down into turn 1. He's looking on the inside. Keelan Harvick up to 4th, able to get around Turner Brown.
Not a great start for Roberts, but he's up 2 spots from where he rolled off the grid. He just went purple that time by. He's only 1 second back from the tail end of this lead group. As here comes Carson Weinberg to the inside and through on Cade Yeager. Yeager going to open the door. Harvick will go by as well for 3rd.
He is on the back bumper of Turner Brown, so he is trying to make his way into the 6th spot, possibly top 5. As now Brown goes on the inside of Yeager on the exit, and I think it's going to stick, but they're still door-to-door across the line heading into turn number 1.
Little bit of side-by-side contact on the exit of the corner. Yeager didn't want to give it up. He'll lose 2 spots in the process. Here comes Tyler Roberts into 4th. 2 for 1 and 2 for 2. Carson Weinberg and Keelan Harvick They've come together. If they stay together right now, they'll be there in about a lap or two. Half a second back from Palacio last time by. Here comes Harvick. Waited a lap, tried to push him. He thinks he'll do better alone. And he's going to nearly bring Tyler Roberts through, but Roberts can't fully get down the inside.
Here comes Harvick, who is up 7 positions, trying to go for 8 for the lead as he makes his way across the stripe, heading into turn number 1. And he looks like he's going to have to run the inside line. Is he going to take the spot away? He will before they even get to the corner. New leader of Thielen Harvick.
3 to go. Big run to the rear bumper of the 162. He will look to the inside, and Palacio goes back to the point. Harvick to second, and at the same time, Tyler Roberts went by on Carson Weinberg, and Harvick re-answers the call, retakes the lead. Turn 3, and Palacio's off. Big mistake out of Lucas Palacio. He'll drop into third.
As we continue to watch Roberts, who is edging the gap back up to Harvick, now down by half a car length. Not close enough to make a move into 6. He's going to have to settle in. I think his opportunity for a pass may come into turn number 1 unless he can pull it off. Coming up into turn 10 here. He's going to try it. He's on the inside. Harvick sees it. Does he try for a crossover? He attempts it, and it's good. Harvick maintains the lead coming into turn 11 to receive the white flag.
He'll have to block all the way down to the grass really early here. Tyler Roberts is going to get a big run up the kink. He gets a run to the bumper, goes to the outside with the momentum. Does he get clear? He does! Tyler Roberts around the outside with a big-time power move to the lead. Harvick tries to block. Palacio will stay in line behind him, and they've got to worry about if they let the 199 get to the lead too far out front. Tyler Roberts blocks through 4. They're going to stack up. Here comes De La Vecchia. 5 drivers lined up down the hill. Harvick puts the bumper to Roberts a little bit. They get single file again over into turn number 8.
Yeah,
last time through. Palacio, all of them lined up. Harvick finds a hole down the inside. Contact made. Still side by side in the last couple corners. Roberts gets clear. Harvick trying. Inside, runs wide. Here comes Salvador De La Vecchia. They're 3 wide across the line. Harvick. Unbelievable. Wow, Caleb.
Yeah, how about...
Goodness.
I was speechless there for a second. I was trying to see. I thought De La Vecchia was going to have him at the line, but I can't wait to watch a replay of this one. That was... what a finish. I mean, De La Vecchia moving up 11 positions. Harvick coming up from 9. Carson Weinberg going to flying back 1, and Tyler Roberts up to the 3rd spot. That was wow.